All right, let's get to the first topic. And the first major topic today comes to us from Fabricio Santana, who writes, "Hey, John, greetings from Portugal." Oh, how you doing, Fabricio? Sorry about the World Cup, man. Hey, don't feel so bad. My team, Italy, didn't even get into the World Cup. I love your show. Thank you so much, Fabricio. After Infinity War, do you think a new trend of villains winning at the end of superhero movies will start? Or do you think Infinity War did it because there will be a continuation and a way for the heroes to win on the next movie? All right, thanks a lot for the question, Fabricio. I mean, it's a good question, but I think you just kind of pointed out the most important part yourself, like you pointed out yourself. It's not like the ending of this movie was the ending of the whole Avengers storyline, right? It was clearly set up as a to be continued sort of situation. Much like, you know, Doctor Strange ends with, well, I guess Mordo's gone now. No, wait, Doctor Strange will return, blah, blah, all that kind of stuff. So I think there is a little bit of a caveat there, right? If this was just a standalone film, like it wasn't Avengers Part 3, let's just say it was just some standalone random movie and it ended the way it ended, then we can definitively say this was a standalone movie that ended with, you know, with the bad guy winning. It's not quite the case. This was already part 3 of a larger story in the MCU and all that kind of stuff. And we know there's new MCU movies coming. In that regard, like, there really is no MCU movie that is truly a standalone film when you really think about it. Ant-Man and the Wasp is the closest thing to it, to a truly standalone film. But even like the first Iron Man, it felt like a chapter 1 sort of thing. So there is no MCU movie that does that. So I don't know. I don't know. What it might do, though, and I could be wrong about that. I'm just curious to know what you guys think about this. I could be wrong about this. What I think, though, is the results, not just financially, but story-wise, the results of Infinity War may embolden other studios who may be playing around with the idea of a little bit more of a villain win at the end of their films than maybe they would have before an Infinity War. It may do that. I don't think it's going to open the floodgates to all these movies, bad guys always win. I don't think that's going to happen. However, it may, if there's some studio that's got some script where they're a little bit iffy on maybe whether to try it with the bad guy kind of coming out on top, something like an Infinity War and the results they got both story-wise and financially, that may embolden them to maybe roll the dice and take a chance on it. So, will it start a new trend? I don't think so. Will it influence things to maybe open the door a little bit more for other filmmakers to try having those types of endings? Maybe. It could do that. I want to know what you guys think. Do you think they'll do it, or do you think this is a one-and-done sort of thing? Let me know what you think. All right, let's move on to the next topic.